Hi everyone, I'm Maddie,
Hi, I'm Pastor Katie.
and today we're going to be introducing how to use Planning Center services.
Center Services is something we've been looking forward to for a long time. You're going to love it. There's going to be a little time where you're just going to have to learn new systems, but I am so thankful for Maddie for bringing this forward as a new tool for us to use. Trust me, you're going to love it, and I'm going to learn right along with you. So, just so you know, my questions might be your questions, or maybe you're more skilled in this and than I am. That's my hope. Well, Maddie's going to be here not only to get you set up this time, but if you have any questions down the way, Maddie will be your go-to person for this for all of Planning Center.
Excellent, thank you, Pastor Katie. We're going to get started by helping Pastor Katie log into Planning Center for the first
So
time.
I'm the guinea pig. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
You should have gotten an email when you were added to Planning Center services, but you can type in login.planningcenteronline.com into your browser, and then from there, you'll click Need a Password. We're now going to enter Pastor Katie's email, K-A-T-I-E-L-L.
Success. Woohoo.
All right. It has now emailed Pastor Katie a code that will allow us to set her password. And now,
All right, here we go.
so as you set your password, it needs to be at least 10 characters long and include letters, numbers, and special characters.
I'm saving mine forever and ever and ever. I'm not good at it.
All right, now that we're on to Planning Center services, we're going to go in and make some adjustments to your account.
Okay.
So to do that, you will click the button up in the top right hand corner that'll show your initials.
See the cursor all the way over there. That's awesome.
Yep. And you'll click My Profile. Excellent. Yes.
There I
And now to make changes to your profile, you'll click that little caret under Actions and hit Edit Profile. From there, you can change and update all of your personal information. So later you can add in your phone number. You can say that you're married. You can change your campus to Cedar Rapids. You can add in your birth date, your wedding anniversary.
Okay.
Add your school, any medical notes that you have, and you can get even more into it. We'll get more into it later when we start using this as a directory in the future, perhaps.
I was doing this now. Maddie's being really gentle with me right now because part of not filling all this out is so that we don't do it together because this information is private and available for you to share with Maddie. So at this point, if I was on my own, I probably would have filled all that out. We're putting a pause on that just because some of this stuff I'll fill out on my own.
But you, the viewer, need to make sure to fill in your phone number and your mobile carrier, and then you can get text alerts.
Yep. Great.
Excellent. Now we are looking at Katie's services profile. So from here, you can see that Katie is part of a household with John, and she has elected to be scheduled whenever John is scheduled in a concurrent plan.
I like that a lot.
And she's also elected to serve in up to 2 plans per month. That means that you'll serve up to 2 times a month.
Oh, that's awesome.
She is on the greeting team.
Woohoo!
So we'll have greeters, we'll have north greeters that serve the doors underneath the portico entrance, and south greeters that serve the 3rd Avenue entrance. Here on the right-hand side of this box underneath Teams, you will go and select what services you prefer. So right now, she can serve at the 9 or 11 o'clock time. Would you like to change that at all?
No, I'm fine with that. That's awesome.
Excellent. And then we can go in and choose the frequency that you would like to serve on these teams. So would you like to do, I usually default to twice a month.
I go twice a month.
What people are comfortable with.
That's good.
But if you wanted to, you could say, I only want to serve on the first Sunday of the month.
Okay, and at this point, this isn't about having to either cancel or anything. This is looking forward, and we're just planning to where I could volunteer and how
In
I can
general.
volunteer in general. So
Yep.
don't worry about all the other questions.
Hmm.
We put those on a little notepad or something off to the side as
Hmm.
more questions come up for you. But
Yeah.
right now, Maddie's just getting us the general format of what we're
Hmm.
doing. So go ahead. If you want to be here more times, that's fine as well, or less times. But just know that that's changeable. You
Exactly.
just didn't make a decision for the rest of your life. You just made a decision today.
Exactly. The other thing that you can do that's really helpful is add blockout dates. So,
Oh,
Katie,
okay.
you have a date coming up at the end of December that you're not able to serve,
I
right?
do. I'm going to not be able to serve on the 28th.
Okay, so we'll select that. And you can give a reason for why you can't serve, but that's totally optional.
And truly, you don't need
Yeah.
to justify anything. Just say not
Yep.
available.
Yep. And you can select the save button without putting in an option as well.
That's
You
awesome.
can also create repeating events as well. Excellent. So now it says that you are unavailable to serve on December 28th.
Look at
So
that.
when I run the scheduler later, it won't put you on that date.
That's awesome.
Another helpful tool is the communication tab here. This helps track the emails that you've received and also will show what app you prefer to use if you would like to use Planning Center services or if you like to use Church Center. And then you can also add your mobile number to get text notifications.
Awesome.
It'll be important to have the app if you're able to so that you can use the messaging features that are built into Planning
So all I
Center.
have to do is go get your app store out and go ahead and get this app. What does the logo look like?
It's a little green square with three
Like
lines.
up there in the corner? Oh,
Yes,
right
right up
there.
here in the
So
corner.
that's the one you're looking for when you look at when you go onto your apps. It'll say services with the green box. That's how you'll know it's the correct one.
And I will also be emailing everyone direct links to the Google Play Store and the App Store as well.
Just so you know, there it is. I'm so proud of me.
Excellent. All right, I think we're ready to jump into how to use the scheduling tools now.
All right.
So we're gonna all right, now that we have all of your preferences set up, we're going to go in and use the scheduler.
Awesome.
So you are scheduled currently to be a greeter at 9 and 11 a.m. on December 14th.
There you go. I like it. I'll double dip. Sure thing.
Although you told me that you're busy at 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. So we will go in and we can decline that.
So I'm already accepted here, and now I'm
Mhm.
going to go and decline.
So we'll hit that little decline button
Look how easy that
and
was.
we'll hit accept for 9 o'clock and it's set to decline for 11 o'clock.
Got it.
And you can optionally add a reason.
Yeah, you don't need to tell everybody that you had family come in and you're going out for
No.
brunch or anything like that. Just if you don't have a reason, that's fine. If you want to share with a reason, Maddie will get those notes.
Yes. The other thing that is really neat that this will do is with the position that you declined, the system will automatically make a sign up sheet, like the sub request that you might be used to from Ministry Scheduler Pro, where people can go in and if they're part of that team, they can sign up to take that position.
So now that I've canceled, everybody else can fill in. And that's what it's encouraging you to keep looking at this. So you might say, I'm not scheduled for this weekend, but hey, I'm back in town and I could help if they need to. This is when we're going to ask you to keep in that list because of this is being done electronically, you're going to take the initiative. You're going to look at the list and say, you know, I could fill that spot.
Exactly.
And so you don't need to talk to Maddie. You just need to say, hey, I'm willing to take that spot.
Exactly. And you can go on at any time on the app and see if there are any positions that need help.
That'd be awesome. So we're asking you guys in this new culture of how we sign on that you take the initiative, that you're constantly looking, saying, how can I help? I want to be able to help. This will also help you feel a little better about when you need to decline. That you know somebody's going to step right in because they've already said, yes, they want to be a part of this team. And so now you don't have to go through Maddie and you don't need to send emails to Maddie. If that's a problem for you, let's talk offline. Take your little sticky note and we'll decide how we can work with you when you need to be more one-on-one or maybe a phone call. But right now, this is empowering you to be part of the team.
Exactly. So we'll go ahead and click submit. And that will save it for us. It's still loading. Give it just 1 second. And then we'll close. So now you're
Oh,
confirmed for 9.
I'm confirmed for 9, but I declined, so it's not on my schedule anymore.
Exactly. And if you were another person viewing this, they would see signups up here above the confirmed.
Okay.
The other thing that this will do is a few days before you're scheduled, it will send you a reminder email.
Oh, phew.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. And the other really neat thing that you can do is you can subscribe to the calendar
Okay.
and you can automatically add it to your Google Calendar, which is really
awesome.
excellent. So anytime that you're scheduled, it will show in your Google Calendar.
That's awesome. That's a great device.
Yeah. And I think from there you can also copy that link to add it if you use like an Apple Calendar or something like that as well. The last thing I would like you to know is that if, say, all of a sudden at the last minute you're unable to serve at 9 a.m.
Okay. This is like the Saturday night snowstorm that comes in.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Yes. You will be able to use the app and email the team that's scheduled and let them know that you're unable to make it. And it will also still generate a sign up for people to use so that they can go online, say it's Saturday morning and you know that you can get to church and safely and everything and you're willing to help. You can go and sign up there on the spot and say, yes, I can help with this.
So we know that there's some exceptions to the rule. 12 inches of snow, an exception to the rule. But we want you to know that we're asking that you give us advance notice when you're not going to be able to do it because you're giving your team advance notice.
Exactly.
But it does give you a spot for last minute changes, especially for weather. We want you to be safe. That also lets the team see where they have to make adjustments on Sunday morning to cover all the spots. But we are asking that as soon as you know you can't make it to the your assignment, that you let us know. And then team, you've got to be looking for these and say, I can do that. I'll be glad to take that spot.
Excellent. One other really neat thing I wanted to let you know about is that since you're the head of your household, you can accept and decline and change the preferences for the members of your household that
awesome.
also volunteer. So if John were scheduled for anything, you would also see that on this page and you can accept or decline those.
So that's really helpful, especially for a spouse that may not be checking their email. And so you can help not only remind them, but you can get that scheduled. We're trying to make this as many different ways as easy as possible for your household.
Yes. And we have lots of parents that will schedule their use
I love
this way
that.
as well.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Yes.
if you are a parent that's scheduling your kiddos, and eventually, like for readers, we love it when the kids read and we love it when they participate. But you're probably going to want to know about that as well. So this will give you a jump start and you'll put it in your calendar for your kiddo.
Exactly. Excellent. Pastor Katie, do you have any more questions for me and before we jump into how to use the app?
No, but you know what? At this point, usually I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm sitting next to Maddie, so I'm feeling a lot less, a little stressed. But also, I've used this in other situations, and trust me, it's going to be the best tool for all of us. So everybody, put a big pause, and hopefully you've made it this far, and we've enjoyed having this time with you.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to get the HUGS program launched here at First Lutheran Church. I look forward to seeing you at worship soon.
Woo-hoo.